Hello there, Leo. Welcome to DragonTaleTarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your full moon in Aquarius reading for the month of August 2020. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's wonderful to see my Leos here during their time of the sun moving through Leo. Happy birthday to all my Leos out there who have had a birthday or will be celebrating one in the near future or even today. Hope you guys are all doing great. Thank you for my new and returning subscribers, and welcome as well to everyone who is brand new to the channel. If you haven't yet done so, I always do invite you to reach out there, hit that subscribe button, and join the dragon family. Woohoo! And also give it that dragon claw up by clicking the like button to let me know that you enjoy these videos. First, a few quick notes before we get started, Leo, that this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with every lion out there, so take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. All of these messages will mostly be corresponding with Leo's sun, moon, Venus, and rising signs, so do check your personal chart placements to get even more info out of these readings on this channel. Also, this is open for all of our Leo cross watchers who are watching out for a Leo friend or love. And all of our other folks and anybody that has some Leo in their chart, even if it's not the sun, moon, Venus, or rising. And if you are interested in a personal reading with me, would like information about the card decks that I use in my readings, or would like to make a donation to the channel, all of that information and links are down below in the description box. So let's go ahead and get into this, Leo. So this is a powerful full moon for you because let me show you on the chart. We have your sun sign right up here. There it is in Leo. Notice it is at 11 degrees and it will be opposing. There's our full moon in Aquarius at 11 degrees. So we have that 11-11 energy coming through on the board as well. The full moon energies, they're not always at 11 degrees. They could be at any degree, and that just happens to be where we are. So I feel that this even stronger is bringing through messages of, you know, mastery, of leadership, of knowing yourself, and connecting with soulmates and soul-connected friends or loved ones. So very, very strong indeed. And Leo, this is actually highlighting your universal house of Libra. So this energy in particular is very much about highlighting relationships. If you've been in a struggle in a relationship, no matter what the situation is, if there's something that you really want to come back together, if there's something that, you know, you're at odds with your current partner or things like that, or if you're single and you're just like, well, when is the right one coming? This kind of energy is really highlighting the culmination of truth, freedom, liberation, and universal interconnections between all beings. So it's a very, very strong energy for getting the answers that you seek in your relationship life, or getting free of something if it is no longer good for you and you want out of it. So there's such a lot coming up here, guys. Let's go ahead and get into the cards. I'm going to be using two different lunar decks and the tarot, two tarot decks in a past, present, future layout, so that we get the energy of what's coming from this last full moon that was in Capricorn, the present one that's going to be in Aquarius, and the future energies of what will be coming after that full moon subsides. So let's go ahead. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, helpers, and healers, please be with the sun, moon, Venus, and rising sign of Leo as we do their full moon Aquarius reading for August 3rd, 2020. Please protect their energy as well as mine and bring through clear, accurate messages for their highest good. Thank you so much. All right, Leo. Ooh, we've got some very mystical energy. That doesn't surprise me. I'm definitely feeling it for you. So in this immediate past, we have the new moon in Scorpio energy. So this past 30 days or so, you've really been working through some deep emotions, some heavy psychological subjects may have been coming to the surface with that energy of Scorpio. This is not the easiest energy for you, Leo, so it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of y'all out there feel like you've really been going through some heavy emotional times or struggles. And it's really been a time of working through your interior so that you can really get free of some of the old things that have kept you down, kept you afraid, kept you wounded. You know, you've really been doing a lot of inner work. Yes, to get back to this feeling of purification, of detox, innocence, a fresh new start with that snow moon. And interestingly enough, the snow moon is the full moon of February, and that is when the moon is full in Leo. So now we're going to the opposite energy. So for some of my Leos, this feeling of working through these deep emotional issues may have gone all the way back to either something that happened this last February, or, you know, it could have been that that cycle actually started in February and you're really starting to get to the conclusion of it. So right now with this energy of the full moon in Aquarius, we have new moon in Pisces energy coming up. Meditate and contemplate, Leo. So this is, like I said, a very mystical energy that's coming through with that full moon in Aquarius. I think it's interesting that the Pisces energy showed up because that's very soul connected. It's very romantic, dreamy, imaginative. And, you know, there really is that sort of soulmate quality around what you're hoping for or what you're working with right now when it comes to those personal relationships. And that is what this full moon is highlighting on the universal level for my Leos. So do take some time around this full moon. It happens on August 3rd. At 11:59 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so just 1 minute before 12 noon here where I am. So just adjust that time for whatever it is for you. But really, you know, a couple days before, a couple days after that full moon energy, you're really going to want to take a little time out to just really feel your feelings, connect with your dreams, connect with the divine very strongly. Yes, and look at that. This wolf moon has been coming up a lot in this particular set of readings for this Aquarius full moon. I really feel this. This one is the cold moon or the wolf moon of hunger, because that is the January full moon. It's a really cold time of the year. That's when the full moon is in Cancer and the sun is in Capricorn. So that's really during that winter solstice. So to me, this is a feeling of like, coming in out of the cold, getting in from, you know, a place of feeling really lonely or isolated, which many people honestly are right now because of everything that's going on in the world. So some people are really feeling that sense of aloneness, and that might be part of what you're coming to grips with here during this time, Leo. So going into the future, we have the super moon energy. So emotions are running very high, emotions coming up to the surface. Not a surprise, because full moons always draw our emotions up to the surface. They bring the truth up to the surface as well. And Aquarius is a sign about truth. And so what I feel very strongly, not just for you, but for all signs under this full moon in Aquarius, is that the truth is going to be revealed on a lot of levels. It's kind of like if people have really been stuffing or suppressing their emotions down, they're really going to start coming out. And so the emotions will be running high, not just for you, but for everyone around you. So that's just kind of a heads up for you, Leo. Yes, and Leo, gratitude comes up. So to me, there is this feeling of thankfulness, gratitude, energy returning to you, people being really grateful for your energy and your light, and you being really grateful for their influence in your life. You might be really sort of, gushing and expressing that to other people in your life, or they might be really telling you, how they feel about you. That's a very beautiful card. So let's get into some tarot. Let's see what the deeper messages are. We're just going to lay these on top, past, present, future, in the same pattern here. Aw, yes. Oh my goodness. If that isn't confirmation, oh my goodness. So here in this immediate past, on top of the Scorpio new moon and on top of the snow moon, we have that 10 of Cups. So to me, definitely working through some very strong emotional issues, subjects that have been coming up. And really what it's about is, you know, you clearing that so that you can get to that beautiful 10 of Cups, that really strong emotional and spiritual fulfillment and connection, not just with other people or a loved one, but also just with the divine within yourself there, Leo. Wow. Oh, yes, and very strongly clarified by the Empress. So any of that deep emotional work that you've done or are doing, Leo, it's really going to pay off, because the Empress is all about standing strong in your power, having a very firm grounding to the earth, feeling very centered, so much more in your element and in your power and your strength. And it's all about the birth of new creative projects, the birth of a new life. Oh, beautiful. And that is a very strong love energy, because the Empress is ruled by Venus. And then here we go. Strong confirmation, like I said, about this feeling left out in the cold, feeling alone, feeling isolated in this present energy with that 5 of Pentacles on top of that wolf moon. So, oh, Leo, get in touch with the divine, because this is very important, especially with that Pisces energy coming through. As we are sitting in this energy of the full moon in Aquarius, it's time to remember you are not cut off from spirit. You always have that love available to you, even if you feel very alone at the time, even if you feel like, I don't have any friends, I don't have anybody calling me, I don't have anybody to talk to, I feel so by myself. So this is such a reminder to you. You don't have to stay there. Get up, Leo, go around a different door, try a different way, and first off, connect with spirit, because they are always there for you. They never stop loving you, and all you've got to do is reach out and connect with them, talk to them again. If you haven't been talking to your guides, your angels, whatever you feel, you know, connected to spiritually, it's different for everybody. But whatever it is that you need at this time, it's time to reach out. There's no reason to stay outside in the cold. Oh my goodness. Yes, Page of Cups. Oh, so Leo, it might be time to either make a call to someone that you miss, someone that maybe owes you an apology, or someone you owe an apology to. Maybe it's mutual, or you're really missing each other, because look at that. I love this vice versa tarot. So on the back, you know, it's like when one feels left out in the cold, the other feels left out in the cold too. So this might just be a matter of, you know, miscommunication, something that hasn't gone exactly right. But that Page of Cups is a beautiful, emotional, gentle communication that many times is about an apology, or about, you know, reconciling something with somebody from the past. Beautiful. Or even somebody that's new, that you're just kind of like beginning an interest in, and you might be sitting there feeling, oh, they wouldn't like me, oh, I'm not going to talk to them. But this is saying, Leo, no, go ahead and reach out. So in this immediate future, look what we've got. So Leo, on top of the supermoon and the gratitude, we do have that 6 of Swords. So to me, this is about moving away from the choppy, troubled waters, the difficult times, the old emotional traumas, and moving to a better place, taking yourself over to that nicer vibration, that higher vibration. So let's get into a clarifier as well for that 6 of Swords. Yes, because these tower moments have really pushed you to your limit. There have been things that have been so disruptive, but this is really the message from the tower, is it's the hand of spirit intervening. And it may feel like some of these old you know, structures, their old constructs are being dismantled in your life, Leo, and some of that might feel very disruptive, but it's really meant for your best, because this is taking you to a more peaceful place in the long run. So 2 of Pentacles is on the bottom of the vice versa. So this is a definite balancing act that you're walking right now. And it is new energy with that Page of Wands. So there are some new doors, some new beginnings coming full circle for you here with this full moon in Aquarius. So let's get into an affirmation for you. I'm using this bird message oracle. I really enjoy this deck. It's birds from all over the world, all different periods of time. And our Aquarius energy is very strong air element, and the birds are an air element. So I decided to use these for our affirmation cards. Oh, look at this. I love this guy too. And there was one other sign that had this. I can't remember which one it was, but there was another sign this came out for. I love the name, the blue-footed booby. And he is a seabird, very much, you know, by the water. So it's very connected to that emotional element. And they do have those bright blue, as your blue feet. But cast aside injured pride and cherish the enduring. So Leo, turn aside, you know, any kind of ego, any kind of injured pride that you might have. Look past that in others as well with this energy, and cherish what endures. Cherish what's been lasting in your life. If you have a very strongly established friendship, relationship, etc. with someone, and you've just had maybe a falling out, maybe it's time to reconcile. Maybe it's time to go back to what is enduring. And that also includes what is enduring about yourself. So Leo, what beautiful messages coming through for this full moon in Aquarius. I hope you have an amazing full moon. And I'll be seeing you guys again very soon. Take care.